Feel like you're outnumbered? Well, just get a friend and you can overcome anything. Okay, what are we going to do down here?
Well, we worked on this before, but it kind of came apart. So we're going to make it a little tougher.
Have the dogs complained or something?
I'm hearing they have. So we're going to put metal plates on either side of them and hold this in a little
Well,
better.
Peppy did bark at me, so.
Well, you can't have that.
So what the deal is, folks, it is a doggy door on a little extension there for our sliding door, and it's got a plastic cover on, where the screws go in. And for some reason over the years, we've lost a metal plate that went on the front of it. So we thought, well, heck, we'll just make it with metal plate on both sides and not worry about whether it breaks, which everybody says the plastic ones eventually do. And so what we're going to do is replace both sides with metal plate, and we're going to put bolts in it instead of these screws that are eventually going to tear that plastic up. They have done it already there. But now the dogs can get in real good because there's no plastic flap. They can just run right through.
See?
See, now, folks, I am filming this where it's warm. I'm inside. Now, Darren, I have agreed, he didn't agree to it, but he's outside where it's cold. So either he needs to work on his intelligence there and learn to get on the inside and film, or, well, we just won't go over that, folks. We'll let that slide. But you'll notice the cameraman is on the inside of the house where it's warm. Darren, you asked me why I was so tired on Christmas Day. Well, when the grandkids left, I had to get on the roof and shovel off all that poop the reindeer left when Santa departed the night before. Okay, he has brought it in here to the shop, and he's making red marks on my nice clean metal for some reason. You folks, I think he may cut it, I'm not sure.
I think I will.
Did I mention he's dangerous with power tools? Darren, I do agree. We do take a lot of things that are dangerous in a light-hearted way. Folks, he has found on our new shelf that we put up a jigsaw there that's got, I think it's got a blade that'll cut metal, and we're going to find out here. You want to check that battery and maybe an old one.
You're good.
Oh, okay. We have finer blades if needed.
Yeah, we're going to try it first. It was aluminum. I didn't think it was going to be too hard to do.
In Great Britain, it's aluminum.
Aluminium?
Yeah.
I was watching
They don't speak English, I don't think.
When the junk, where they build stuff out of the junkyard parts, and they're talking about this one person was building their stuff out of aluminium. And I thought, is that new alloy? I've never even heard of that. And then there's like, it's airplane grade aluminium. And I was like, airplane grade. They're talking about aluminum. It's aluminum.
You know, they misspell color too. They put a U in it.
I misspell a lot of words too, but not, not because that's the way it's supposed to be done.
Okay. We have two things that hit the floor. So gravity caught both of them.
Gravity's still doing 100%.
Folks, they're not magnetic aluminum, but they are, gravity will pull both steel and aluminum to the ground. We found that out. Darren, we found that out, didn't we? Okay. Don't miss the train. Subscribe now before you miss what's going on. Okay, it's a new package of Sharpies. He's going to see if he can do that, since we won't destroy the plastic that way, but I don't know why. Don't worry about it. We're not going to use the plastic, because that's why we're doing it. One more attempt.
Yeah.
Glad I got the sound thing.
We'll have to drill it.
All right. He's going to drill it, folks.
I just gotta find a small drill.
Okay, folks, he found a small drill. We just had a small pencil we could mark it. Folks, that's a wood vise, but he's using it for metal. Don't tell anybody.
No, with the vise now.
You'll just mark it. What he's doing, folks, is just marking where it's to go, and I think that one went through.
It's pretty soft aluminum. I'm kind of lucky because the metal part on the doors has a slot in it. I looked before.
Hope this dog appreciates all this work we're doing for him.
Oh, I hope so too. I'll be upset with him.
And the cat uses the same door.
Oh, I didn't know I was helping the cat out.
Yeah, you're helping it out. Of course, we don't want it to come back in, but it will.
Dad loves the cat.
I do not want the cat, but the cat loves me.
He loves the cat.
I do not. When I lived in the country, you had to have a cat because of mice and also copperheads, baby copperhead snakes. They would kill them. So I did learn to accept the cat. These drill bits self-destruct if they're not good and fall in the trash.
It's a touch bigger, but I wanted a touch bigger. All right.
He likes stainless steel better than he does aluminum.
I hate stainless steel. It always grabs. Always grabs and it can work hard.
Now, folks, we're using aluminum because it's easy to drill and it's pretty forgiving.
Yeah, it'll give to a little bit of mistake.
And it's a lot stronger than this piece of plastic that they have on there. That will not hold up.
Well, and
This is a second go-round on replacement of this door. When it gets where the cat can't, the dog can't see to get through it, I replace it. It gets all scratched up and everything. I don't know why, but I figured they want to see where they're going. And I think I've got nuts in there that fit those. Hopefully I do.
let's
All right.
go. Let's.
Well, gravity cares too because it always accepts it when you drop
It
it.
always picks me up.
Gravity
No.
cares for folks. It's concerned. It will get everything you drop and hold it for you.
Not that it gave me more than one drill.
It
bit
has
when I
deep
got done.
concern with things you drop.
All right, screws, bolts. Probably need something to hold it.
That's what your thumb is for, isn't it? You have.
Honestly, for all this is going.
Darren, did I ever tell you that story my grandfather told me about the time they were out seining in the river and they were in pretty deep water and they seined up this strange animal. It ran onto shore and then it went in a hole. And there was a black bear on the shore they'd been watching a while. And that black bear went over to where that hole was. And that animal ran up that tree and got in a hole in the tree. Well, the bear, it was curious, so it started to climb the tree for a second. That animal jumped out of that hole and started chasing that bear down to get him back. He was still near that tree, but he chased him back away from the tree. And that bear was scared and ran off. You know, I asked him, I said, what kind of animal was it? He said, well, that animal ran into the river, grabbed a fish and flew off, and they never figured out what it was.
I mean, as long as
Well,
the cat's okay, right?
I don't know. That dog, I think, has a tool chest. You know, set of tools that he uses, but I'm not sure.
Does he now?
I beat him in checkers 2 out of 3 times. He's not that smart. Okay, he's going to attempt to put the metal plate and then put the bolts through it, and he's going to sandwich that piece of plastic in between
I am just hoping.
without mayonnaise. Are you going to use mustard? You're going to sandwich? Bad joke.
Bad joke.
It's low-cal dressing he's going to use.
You know, we can always get rid of the length. All right.
Folks, the screws were 3/4 inch. We needed an inch screw, and we misfigured on it, so we're going to have to get an inch, and we'll put it in here in just a moment. But it means a hardware store run. So we're putting just one side of the plate on there tonight.
Just to save the puppy dog and kitty cat, so they can still utilize their door. They're divas. They want their own door.